Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a scrapbook layout. This is the first one I've filmed for 2019. Welcome back if you are a long time subscriber, or if you're new, hello, welcome. So I am back and I am using parts of the last few bits that I've got from the Lottie Loves Paper kit, the last one that came out. I think they've all got names. I'm going to have to write the names down of these kits because they're not by month anymore. But this was the last one that came out. The new one is coming out in a few days and I'm so excited. So I'm just using some of the paper add-on here, and it's very colourful and very pretty, and it's all about creating and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to scrapbook this photo. This was from last year. This is of my son William, and we'd had a bit of a crafty afternoon. He'd used a lot of Mummy's stash. Mia did do some as well, but she didn't take a photo. And he'd made this wonderful picture with all my sprays and stamps, as you can see. And he said, "Mummy, Mummy, take a photo." So there's my massive head on screen there while I'm looking for some. I don't know what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for something. Sticker sheets, there you go. He'd said, "Mummy, Mummy, take a photo." So I decided at this point I wanted to go a bit frame crazy. So I wanted to just back something else on the back of this photo, just to kind of have a layer between the background, which was quite busy and colourful, and the paper that was on the photo. So I decided to do a bit of a ruffled tissue paper. Now something had happened to my tissue paper here, it all stuck together. So I ended up only being able to tear off strips. So I decided to just do a kind of concertina fold strip of tissue paper at the top and at the bottom of this page, just to kind of have a bit of a layer between the two very busy layers here. And I am doing this with glue only because I couldn't find my glue runner on my desk, so sorry for that. It did take a little while for it to stick down, but it worked, it was fine. You just have to be a bit more careful with it than you do with the glue runner or the double-sided tape if you do this technique. Sorry for the state of my nails in this photo. I have since cleaned them, but I had just done a painting for Patreon. I will link my Patreon below if you want to take a look. I'd done an art journal page. It was really, really fun, but I'd got covered in paint, so that's why I have paint all over my fingernails. So I'm just trimming these bits here, and then I decide, I was just going a little bit frame crazy. So I used some of the frames from the sticker sheet that was in the kit, and then I go through my stash. Now, I have got this kind of drawer unit that I got from Ryman's to the side of my desk. If you've seen my desk, you would have seen it. I don't know if I'm going to do another planned desk tour. It has changed a little bit, but I've just got some more storage for it, so if you want to see that, then let me know in the comments below. But I have this drawed unit that did used to have stickers in, but I now have like random pieces of ephemera from kits that I've not used, or sticker sheets that I've only got one or two left on that I've cut out and put in, and it's really good to kind of flick through and use bits that I haven't used. And frames are one thing that I really do struggle with. So I did decide to use just a black and white stripe as well on the back of between the tissue paper and the colour paper. There's me looking for my glue runner. Massive shoulder in the way, sorry about that. Found it! Woo! Just to add a little bit of black and white into the page, just to kind of balance it out so the photo does pop off the back of that background, which is really, really beautiful. So now I'm looking for the frame that I've lost. I found it, it was on the floor. Always, whenever you take something off a sticker sheet and say, "Oh, I'll use that in a bit," just stick it back on the sticker sheet. Don't just stick it on the end of your desk, because you lose it, like I did. So I'm just looking for it now. There you go, found it. Massive head on the screen, I'm so sorry. And I'm just adding a little bit of extra glue there because it had stuck to the floor. And yeah, I'm about to go through this drawer. So as you can see, it has lots of little bits of ephemera from different kits, different Etsy shops, different subscriptions, little stickers here and there. I think I've actually got 2 drawers of little words and stuff. This gold frame that I'd been saving for absolutely ages from a previous kit. All different frames from ephemera kits. As you can tell, frames are something that I do tend to hold on to and not be able to use. So I wanted to get as much of them down on here as I could, and I wanted to get a few different textures of frames down. So there's two stickers there, there's the gold kind of enamel kind of one there, these watercolour ones from a different kit. I decided to swap that big blue one out for a pink one because there was already a blue frame on there. Using this glue runner from the pound shop, which I am absolutely loving. As you can see, it's so sticky, I actually stuck my finger to it and then ripped the frame. This glue runner is amazing, and you will see I do use it on that wood veneer frame that I'm about to stick on, and it sticks amazingly. You didn't need glue, they are so sticky. They're so much fun. So I decided I was going to use these arrows and then decide against it, and decide that I just need some tiny word stickers on here. I use this little paintbrush from the sticker sheet. So I have a lot of people saying to me like, oh my god, you let your kids use your sprays, like I've got like highly swap ones and all that kind of stuff, and like some of my more expensive stickers and stuff, and I'm like, well, yeah, like they're my kids. I really don't mind them using my stuff. There's a couple of like sticker sheets and stuff that I do kind of keep a little bit high, and obviously they can't use like the paper trimmer and stuff, but I really don't mind them using my stuff. It's kind of like a share all kind of situation. I have to tell them like, be careful with it, like don't break it and go crazy, but if they want to use my sprays and my paints and stuff, I really don't mind. Okay, I'm not that protective of my kits. I don't know whether that's strange, but I'm just not really that. So if my kids want to come in and use some of my stickers, they do, as long as they tell me what they're going to use. I don't normally let them use anything from like the Lottie Loves paper kits and stuff, because I do like to use them up and make sure they are worth the money, and half of it's not going out to the kids' projects. But yeah, a lot of stuff that I buy myself, I do let them use, which I've had a few comments on before when I've put pictures up on Instagram or stuff of them using my stash and that, but I really don't mind. So I finally used one of these labels from this sticker sheet. Do you know what? I've nearly used a couple of them and never actually got one down on a page. So I was very happy that I got one down. So I just added a few little enamel dots here and there, just to kind of add a few little sprinkles to the page. And I'm just writing here about William using my stuff and how much fun he had, and it kept them content, and he got covered in spray, but he had so much fun. I think we actually had my planner bestie Rosanna around this day as well. I don't know whether he did this just before Rosanna came around or just after, I'm not too sure. Or while she was here, but we do a lot of craft stuff when she comes round, and the kids normally join in, so I don't know whether this was actually a page he did while she was here. But I absolutely love his artwork. That little picture he's done is actually hanging in near my desk. So I'm just adding a few little sequins here. I think these are Planner Society ones, or like from an old kit. Just using some of my tacky glue here. As you can tell, it is running out. I do need to get some more. I've run out of this, and I've run out of Dilution's black paint, so I'm definitely going to have to do a bit of an order online, I think, of a few little art bits that I've run out of. So I don't know what else I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a bit of a doodly border, and that's about it. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed it and my ramblings. That pen there was dead, so I couldn't use it. But I absolutely love this layout. Make sure you go check out Lottie Loves Paper, who I will link below for you. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye, guys.